So bring it. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Paris
Red is the colour,
Saint-Germain.
the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in the...
Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has a look up and drives it forward. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Back into the middle. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 8 minutes is
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance, corner. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Gullit. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Played with speed from back to front. Now it's Cirksay. A heavy challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Seedorf. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Maldini. Cross from Maldini. And that has been cleared. Played up towards the front line. And it's Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Menu. Zirkzee. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nice sequence of passes, this. Menu. Well, they can break here. And he's picked it up out wide. Maicon does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's looking wide. Now it's Zirkzee, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Maicon's cross. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played into space. No, again there's no way through. Pirlo. It's McManaman. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. There will be a throw-in. Maicon, who played through for the wide man. It's a promising position, and that's been drilled in. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Searching pass he's played there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hops for safety.
The attendance for this match was
And here's Mbappe.
71,550.
Ball driven towards the far post. They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Crunching tackle. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Maicon gets a foot in here. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. That looks a good cross. McManaman. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McManaman. It's Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes
8,
here from both
Bruno
sides, in fact.
Fernandes. Number 18.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Casemiro. Number 19. Mbengu. Coming on the field. Number 10. Matthias Cunha. Number 7. Bellingham. Number 16. Ahmad. Substitution.
And it's Menu. Zirkzee. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ahmad. Menu. Zirkzee. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Dalot. Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Matthias de Ligt. Number 5, Maguire.
And he skips past his
On the
man.
field.
He has found the
Number
way
6,
through.
Mustafi.
Goes for a shot! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
Chance! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Added minute has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. And they've got rid. Tries to pass it through. Matheus Cunha is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Cirksay. That's at the end. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents